What was that? No, you go first. I insist.
Oh, fine. I mean, I am engineering A, and A.
Oh, okay. In that case, if
comes.
we want to do it in order of alphabet, not in order of obviously superiority. So please go. Please.
I mean,
please go. This is Brian, by the way.
Yes, hello.
I'll let him introduce himself.
Hello. Yes, I am Brian. I am your MC from engineering A, and we had a wicked.
Oh, don't worry about introducing me. That's okay. Let's just go straight into you.
Yeah, we're going right into that.
Okay.
Fine, Andy. Well, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, in that case, my name is Andy, and I am the MC for the capital T, capital H, capital E, engineering division with a lowercase b. So it's the engineering division B. You're the engineering division A. So that's the small.
No. It's not. That's not just. I mean, it's not just A. It's A. A plus.
Like A+.
That is how we roll there. We had two fantastic teams come out of engineering A that left me just saying, "What?"
That's good.
Yeah,
that's
what
right.
You did there. We have our alliance captain. They were our number 1 seed, Paradigm 315K from California, and then they were with 9181W. What coming to us from Alberta, Canada? I mean, these teams here were unstoppable. They scored over 200 points in their playoff matches. So that's
combined, right? I mean, you had to add a few matches up to get to that. It wasn't a single match. It was multiple matches combined to 200. That's what you're saying. That's interesting because I was going to lean in. Oh, what are you trying to tell me?
I'm trying to say
in one match.
Yeah, in one match. We set high scores in engineering.
Interesting. Well, we were there. We just have a little more Southern hospitality in the engineering division.
Oh, okay.
We weren't in it to squash it. We actually, I did nothing.
Oh,
just so you know,
okay.
I did nothing. I stepped back and let the division pretty much MC itself. The quality, the beauty, the sportsmanship, it was amazing. And it culminated to, coincidentally, another 315 alliance. The first alliance, actually. Okay. The first alliance team going into the elims, 315Y.
Okay.
So 315Y, they were the ones that picked 62B Team Knoll. So 315Y out of Cupertino, California, picked 62B Knoll out of Studio City, California. It's the California crew. So no matter what, a California team is moving on to the engineering, to represent engineering.
I mean, they might say that's hella awesome for California, right?
Yeah, I think so. Is that what Californians say? I've lived in Texas my whole life.
I don't know. I mean, I'm a Northeast guy. I say wicked here.
Oh, yeah. We just say howdy and
howdy, hey,
ride 'em cowboy and stuff like that because it's just that's how we do it.
Well, with 3 California teams, that does remind me that this is going to be a best 2 of 3 tournaments.
There you go.
Here.
Nice segue.
Engineering A is just going to show up to match 1, casually set a world high score, and then roll into match 2, set an even higher world high score, and move on to the grand finals.
And then you woke up, and then you actually looked at the scoreboard, and there was Engineering Division B looking down upon the A like this, with this face.
Oh, with this face. Oh, okay.
So no, actually, all joking aside, we wish all teams the best of luck. No matter what, we know that the top teams are in the engineering divisions, and we'll be rooting for you. It is best of 3, so thanks for bringing that up. And then what happens when the team that wins the best of 3, what do they do next?
Well, yeah, so there's 2 things that come with them there. So one, they will receive an invitation to the 2022 Vex Robotics World Championships in Dallas, Texas.
We're going to see him here in Dallas.
We're going to see him down here in Dallas. Yes.
I love that.
And then they will also compete at the grand finals and award ceremonies starting at 6:30 Central Time. So they're going to be just running back to back in this gauntlet. The other team is going to have a good night's sleep. We're just going to have Red Bull.
We're just going to straight lining it. So, hey, actually, it's funny you say that because we were doing the math, and these teams have already run, over the course of 2.5 days, they've run 14-ish matches. So if you think about the beatings their robots are taking, they don't get the breaks that they used to get. So this evening, between now and this evening, it's all about the pit crew. It's all about cooling off the motor. It's all about retightening, making sure you don't have any of those errors that would be not necessarily planned. Like let's let the perfect match happen, right? There's a small window to guarantee that robot's ready to play.
Absolutely. And all right. We're excited to see that perfect window happen right now. So teams, we'll meet you out there in engineering finals.
And that's it. Robot on.
Teams, we are going to get ready for finals match number 1 here in the engineering division. So please, if you can give us that ready check as soon as you have exited the field and your robots are ready to begin autonomous mode.
2 out of 3, first one. This is my team. Hey, 315Y Paradigm, can you do us a favor? Can the balls behind the back glass that are close to goal A, can you remove those balls just so there's no, you know what I mean? Just so when we're looking at it, there's no confusion as to what's in and out of the goal. If you could just move them as far away from there as you can. Just for the simple reason we don't want any balls that fall out to get mixed up. That way it'll be easier for us to keep track of all of them. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I had no idea there was going to be so many. And we wanted to show off that state banner. There it is.
Wow, that is a very winning team you have there coming from Engineering B.
Just saying. I'm rooting for the Blue Alliance. No particular bias. Just ready to go root for the champions is what it is.
I mean,
Oh, you're an underdog kind of guy?
I am an underdog kind of guy, but I don't think my multinational team here are really underdogs.
Ooh,
Look,
good multinational.
Yeah, they're ready first. They've got their game face on.
We did ask, just so you remember, we did ask Paradigm to move some things. So give them a break here. Paradigm, when you're ready, they are ready. So we are set.
Let's start autonomous mode. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh no, that's not the usual plan for Paradigm. They usually will have pushed that ball in, and it looks like it might not have all the way gone into goal I. Maybe it was enough because their team partner 62B Null did get theirs.
However, on the Red Alliance, that is a very consistent autonomous mode we saw execute throughout the entire subdivision playoffs, and consistency is what really wins robotics matches, in my opinion, Andy.
Yeah, it does. Now, one thing that I would also say with consistency, this is the first time the Blue Alliance has had to play on the blue side all day. So they were first place Alliance going into elims. They've been Red Alliance the entire day. This is a different type of driving for them than they've done all day.
Yeah, that is true. But, we do like to see,
look at that. Wait, live scoring now. It's 91 to 83. Did the Auton bonus just swap? Yeah, I think it did.
Oh, well, we're not done yet. Our scoring desk still reviewing how fantastic those autonomous were.
That's fair. Oh, that's true. It did get it up to 105. That actually is the highest Auton score I've seen.
All right, teams, with that unbelievable autonomous mode, we have sent a ready check down.
Paradigm getting 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 in goal E during Auton.
Just waiting on what and Paradigm Y.
There it is. There it is. Drivers, pick up the controllers because your sticks are live in 2, 1, go.
All right, here. So we see quickly that the Red Alliance, they know that they've got their home row, and they are already trying to expand and move their way over into that neutral central territory, looking to flip some of those goals back for the Red Alliance.
Yeah, you can see actually both the 315 teams doing the very similar strategies where they go across the autonomous line within the first 10 to 12 seconds so that you're right. So they can take away the one thing they know the other alliance has, which is ownership of their home row.
That's right. And I mean, with about a minute and 10 seconds here, we see the score is already dropping, getting very close here between each other as those ownership change.
Yeah, I wonder if this autonomous bonus, which is, as you know, it is a 6 points for the Blue Alliance. They can't ever lose, but it's actually kind of a 12-point swing when you think of it, since the Red Alliance didn't get those 6. So if this ends up, and it's tied right now.
Yeah, that's absolutely incredible. 45 seconds left. Red Alliance with 4 goals, Blue Alliance with 5, but only 1 row for each alliance.
I know, I see that too. In the past, what we've been seeing is and you can see it here on the Red Alliance, they've ignored the center goal for now. There's some strategy about if you know a team is going to monopolize 1 goal, why fight for it?
You know,
use your time to get some of the ones around, get some of the goals around it, connect some other rows.
and I think that's really the strategy you're going to see come out here in these final 15 seconds. As the teams, their drivers are going to look at the goal ownership in LRT, and they're going to make their decision of where to score those final balls and what goal to touch.
Look at how popular goal D is right now. So all 4 robots touching it. So it is a quadruple with 0 seconds. I do not know if Paradigm is actually touching the goal. I saw it shift back just the last second. This is going to be down to the picture. It's almost like a picture moment right there at the final finish.
Absolutely. This is going to be almost too close to call with our initial lifetime scoring.
Look at how close it is, 160 to 166.
Yeah, so we're, I do not envy our scoring table right now. They are carefully reviewing all of that match footage, trying to make sure that every goal has got the exact right number of balls in it.
Look at how excited Noel is. Noel knows that what they wanted to do, they got it done. You could see him jumping up and down. They landed the strategy. The strategy was ignore goal I, maximize goal D, but the reverse strategy, it actually seems like the Red Alliance had a very similar strategy. Which one's it going to be?
Well, what at a first glance, when I'm looking at these 4 fields, something I notice is that Null actually has a few of those red balls left out unscored. It's very hard to find an unscored ball in any of the other 3 fields.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. If you leave a ball out, I mean, those are just points you're leaving on the table, or in this case, on the tile. Is 315 wide?
All right, teams, we have sent a ready check down. If you could confirm the state in LRT matches the state of your fields, we can begin the match finalization process. Can you swipe back? Thank you. Thank you, Noel. You're good. You can take the photo down there. 315Y, can we have a picture from both sides of goal D, please? Can you show us the other side as well? All right, 315Y, you are touching that goal. We've got that locked in.
And that brings it to a 177 to 171 match with the blue having the autonomous bonus. And like I said earlier, it's 6 points, but it's actually a 12-point swing.
We are still waiting for every team to confirm that their goals in LRT are matching the state of their field. We are just waiting on our Paradigm Y.
Thank you so much. Yep, and that's going to lock it in. Engineering Division B, one up, but they have to win another to get to the big show tonight.
Plenty of time to get those 6 autonomous points moved over to the Red Alliance.
Yeah. You know, let's see another match.
All right, teams, there will be 5 minutes between matches, 5 minutes between these matches. Take the time, reset your fields, charge your batteries, and we will begin this final match at 4:55 Central Time, so 5 minutes from now. All right, teams, 1 minute left. We're going to start sending a ready check down. Please give us that ready check as soon as you are ready to begin autonomous mode. Once we have all 4 ready checks, we will turn your robots on for autonomous. All right, teams, it is time. Please give us your ready checks.
Second match, best of 3. Blue wins it and they move on. Red's got to win it to stay in the match.
I've watched the Paradigm K and What do fantastic.
There's something on their field too.
All week. It has been, I've got no question in my mind that
It's going to 3?
It's
Is that
going
what
to
you're saying?
3,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I have many questions in my mind that it's going to 3 because look at Noel. They are pumped. They're pumped. This is what I've been seeing all day. So you've got the cool composure on some teams, and you've got the ones that like to psych themselves up in others. Noel is a psych themselves up kind of team. Their game face is on, and that game face isn't straight. That game face is hooah!
Nah, man. It's all about Team What. They've got the Canadian flag in the background. They were taking shots of maple syrup earlier today. They've got that flag as a cape going on one of their drivers. They are just ready to show the power of the true North.
Let's get the California teams done. Okay, so our Cupertino teams, Paradigm K and Paradigm Y. We're waiting for that ready check. You look like you're ready. You're in the zone.
Yeah.
With the robots. There's one. Paradigm Y, let's get in position. We need you to that ready check. You have something on the field. Looks like some tank tread in the Red Alliance side. That does, it's the controller. Okay, the controller. Go ahead and grab that. Let's get going. The world awaits this final, potentially second match. You know what? No matter what, it's the second match of a best of 3.
Absolutely. Yeah, Paradigm Y. I mean,
Paradigm Y, could you at least wave a hand or something so we know you're not frozen? Could you? Thank you. Now let's go ahead and get that in there. We go. Timeout. Yes, timeout is started.
All right, teams, we have a 3-minute timeout now. We're going to give you 3 minutes. So go. Null gets to do some dance, get some pump, get some psych. What? Get some syrup, and let's have a moment. They're not frozen.
Yeah.
Just curious what they're working on.
Thank you so much, Paradigm. You had your timeout. The timeout is now over. We need to get started. Please wave to make sure you aren't frozen and that we can see you. Thank you. I saw a hand. Appreciate that. And let's go ahead and get all robots turned on. We did send a new ready check out. So every single team, you have a new ready check. Thank you, Noel, for jumping to the front of the line on the old ready check train. Oh, and a fist pump. Oh, yeah. So it looks like, who do you think is going to be the next ready check? I'm thinking
What?
315 wide Paradigm. I'm thinking the Blue Alliance is going to be totally ready before the Red's even ready.
I think it's all about Team One.
Oh, that was a tie. I didn't even
see.
see a second difference between those two. That's pretty good. Okay.
Paradigm K, Diamond, we need you off the field and giving us that ready check. Thank you.
Here it goes. Go send it away.
All right, autonomous in 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here. The autonomous made all the difference last time.
Yeah, that autonomous decided the last match.
So
and it was really high. It was a 102 autonomous.
So I'm holding 2 balls up against that center goal E.
Paradigm Y, though, again putting 3 blue balls with Noel putting 1 blue ball. So if you think about just E goal alone, but they don't look like they earned goal C. That could be a big swing if they don't have their home row.
Yeah, losing that home row there is going to cost them, because when the Red Alliance does own their home row, as we can see here.
Yeah, it looks like, okay, so the scorekeeper ref did catch it. It wasn't a 102, but it's still a 90, enough to get the Auton bonus.
But that is still only a couple balls. We're getting some feedback in from a few of our teams to just have us double check those autonomous. They are all going to make sure that every single score happened here.
Yeah, it's the finals. It is, yeah.
So we've got, I see another over 100-point autonomous coming in.
There it is.
The Blue
Even
Alliance.
higher than the last one, a 105 in autonomous. It's in the books. Let's make sure we have official.
I mean, Andy, you're the one who's wearing boots right now, but I was talking a lot of big games, so I'm kind of shaking right now.
They have, look at this. So if you look at this, they own not 1 but 2. If the ball count is what we think it is, they'll own 2 rows, 2 connected rows in Auton. I don't think I've seen that.
Two Alliances actually not even fighting over a center goal here. It looks like they're going back and forth over that center goal B.
Yeah, center goal, the upper center. Yeah.
So, we have all our top scorers on this going through a double check-in.
And that's it. They do. They had 2. So Blue finished Auton with 2 complete rows. Hey, look at that, 105. They're connecting 2 rows. Now, but look at Red. I mean, look at 83. 83 is massive in Auton.
That is still a very respectable score here. Just waiting for what in Paradigm Y to confirm their autonomous modes.
Auton's of 100. How you doing?
315 wide Paradigm. We're waiting on your ready check. Go ahead and let's get that so that we can get driver control. Another minute 45. And here it comes.
Anything can happen here. Drivers in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so if you watch Noel, so Noel has a student coach. You can see the student coach is watching, like they're almost strategizing, the pointing, the directing. It's happening right now. And it's the strategy side of it.
Absolutely. And you can see Team 1 has got a similar setup. They have got that live stream.
They do.
They've got the LRT up and going, so they can see exact real-time goal ownership, such that the Red Alliance, with an early goal lead here, and completing their rows.
As you can see, Paradigm has 2 drivers. It's almost as though, depending on where the robot is, you can see the thumbs moving differently. 55 seconds, under a minute right now. Blue with 99, Red 75. What does Red need to do right now, Brian?
What Red needs to do is they need to look at the field and say, all right, Blue has this row completed. We need to go and take that row away and give them to rows of ourselves, because there's only 1 row completed on this board right now, It's all going to be about looking at that strategy and using your multipliers to flip that goal ownership to control rows.
Yeah, it's curious that the Red Alliance is not addressing the center goal E at all. They have the one ball they put in during Auton. Now, granted, 315Y did all three of theirs in Auton, so they didn't have to do anything after Auton. With 12 seconds left, they're moving around the perimeter.
Yeah, so I see that there's still a lot of balls left unscored for Null, but that wasn't a problem last time with a high score. All of our robots identifying that same corner goal A as the key to their success here.
That's it.
It's going to be a very close one because if the Red Alliance can take that back, they're going to have 2 completed rows here.
Yep.
The Blue Alliance, they went for that diagonal from the AEI, the vowel row.
The vowel diagonal.
Yeah, so
AEI. Oh, diagonal.
Yeah, so we've got right now that the Red Alliance is looking to buy a vowel, any one of those vowels.
Buy a vowel up high. They can't see me, but that was too good. I couldn't leave you on that one, Brian. That was amazing. Buy a vowel. Where are you at? I will let you Vanna that vowel if they can buy it.
Absolutely.
It's a very close 115 to 118. No longer is the Auton determining as close as it was last time, but we're getting in some feedback. We're going to get a lot of pictures on that goal A. I think we're going to get a lot of pictures in.
Yeah, we're definitely going to.
Don't shoot the messenger.
We're definitely going to need to get some photos from all 4 of our teams of that back corner goal A. So if you just don't mind heading over there now while we're tallying up the other goals and get photos from both sides, that will help speed up this score finalization process.
Yeah, I think though, Brian, you're in sight of how the Red Alliance, if they can get goal A, they get 2 connected rows, and the Blue Alliance loses a connected row. So if you think it's like an 18-point swing.
Yeah.
If they could do that.
What happened?
Right, and that
Yeah.
could be just what this Red Alliance.
Yeah, and
needs
see,
to
they're
go.
starting to come in. You can see the Red Alliance score went up to 134.
Well, each ball here being multiplied by 4.
Yeah,
So-
every ball is at 4 to 8 points. Every ball. Every
Exactly.
ball.
The selfie stick is
New intake wheels they're using. So this year the Vex actually released those new squishy wheels for the intakes, and as you can see, Team Null was using those. It gives them flex wheels. Brian, would you say cushy wheels, Brian? They're flex wheels.
I mean, obviously those are flex wheels, and what's nice about the flex wheels is they can form to the shape of the ball, so
That's
they really
right.
will have a lot of strong contact as they're collecting.
Yes.
So
Here we go. We've got a question. Go ahead and hold that one back up. 315K. Can you hold that one back up on the selfie stick? Could you get a little bit closer? It's just there's. Yeah. I'm gonna let you talk to your kids.
Hey, Paradigm K, can you just give us the other side now? I believe you took both sides, so we just want to make sure checking both angles here because goal A very, very contested in this match.
CL7, can we get a top-down view?
315K, can you give us a top-down view of the goal as well? We just need a view standing kind of on top of the goal.
Yeah, it's all about breaking the plane of the cylindrical goal, right? So if you break it at all, it counts. And so from a side view, it almost looks like that top red ball that's close to the robot isn't breaking it, but it looks like the coach is going to, or the team's going to bring a picture of it where that does show. Yeah, look at that. We're going to zoom in. Okay.
All right, our scoring table
counts.
says it looks
Yeah.
like it is breaking the plane there. We will get that updated in our system. It looks like we're still just waiting for an update from What. I know What is a team that double checks all their goals every time. So if you see yourself, if you've confirmed that what you're seeing in LRT matches the state of what your field is in terms of ball count, please just give us that check mark. Thank you, What.
As we wait, it does not look like they bought the valve. It doesn't look like. It looks like that 185 is sticking. It's been staying there for the last couple minutes, and it hasn't varied much off that. So as you can see, Knoll, they've approved theirs, and so is what. So we're actually down to the two Paradigm teams of getting that ready check sent in. Now, that is Paradigm 315K, and that is it.
Wow, that is two fantastic matches between our two Paradise teams.
Look at that, GG.
The graciousness coming from the engineering A.
Oh, look at
the
this.
rounds of applause. Fantastic. Congratulations, all of our teams. A big round of applause to 315K and 9181W1 for a job well done this week. It is not an easy feat to make it to these divisional playoffs.
One thing, I got goosebumps. You can actually see him, Brian. Seeing everyone applaud at the end of this, whether they were moving on, I can tell that even though 315K and 9181W, that they're not moving on, but you can tell that the spirit is moving on, that they're going to be rooting for 315-1Y, 315Y, and 62B in the finals. We're going to be rooting for them as well.
Absolutely. So
why don't you give us the deets?
I would say all of our teams should tune in for our closing ceremonies at 6:30 p.m. where we will have our finals matches between all of our divisions, as well as all of the awards being given out here.
A few laughs as well, I'm guessing.
Absolutely.
Witty banter.
Dan has been absolutely killing it with all of those memes. So
I do think so. I have no idea what outfit will be this time. Maybe a rubber duck, just a giant rubber duck outfit. I don't know. to go with the jacket.
Absolutely. But congratulations again, and we'll see you out there for those grand finals.